And now, to represent the graduates and present the address from the class of 2019, it is my honor to introduce the new recipient of a Master of Science in Journalism, Flaviana Sandoval Padilla. All right, so that's for you.
Thank you all. I feel so honored to be here today, sharing this marvelous moment with all of you. As I look at you, my fellow graduates, I see the determination, the courage of people who are not afraid of telling their stories. I see hundreds of stories coming together, ready to be told, and I can't wait for you to take on the world as the great storytellers that you have become. In that spirit, today I want to honor what Com spent years teaching us. I want to tell you a story. Once there was an 11-year-old girl who, just days before finishing elementary school, found out that she had leukemia. When her parents explained her that her condition was what most people call blood cancer, she saw the fear in their eyes, and that scared her even more than the illness itself. At 11, she thought about death for the first time and how it was much too real, so close to her that she could almost feel it breathing on her neck. Then she made a decision. She decided to fight. This girl fought through pain and needles, countless pills and chemotherapy. She fought isolation throughout her first years in high school when other teenagers just couldn't understand why a girl would look so weird. Bold, with a swollen face, always wearing a surgical mask everywhere. Her fight was also a journey of self-discovery. To kill the boredom of the endless nights at the hospital, she filled notebooks with stories about heroic characters fighting evil in imaginary lands far away. She started a diary because everything just seemed simpler and less painful when she saw it in her own handwriting. That's how she knew she wanted to become a writer. And after years of battling illness, she overcame. She survived so she could grow older, make friends, go to college, and write. She survived so that she could stand here today, at this podium, in front of all of you. That girl was me. I survived so that today, as we all jump into the mix of uncertainty and promise that is our future, I could give you the humble advice that brought me all the way here. Be prepared to keep fighting. Whether you're moving on to shape public opinion and hold the powerful accountable, to create amazing films that inspire us, or to help companies succeed in their mission and contribute to their communities, keep in mind that the world needs you to fight. It needs your strength. It needs your hope. It needs your voice. I sure know how powerful, how indispensable our voices are. I know because another part of my story is that I was born in Caracas, Venezuela, a South American country once rich and prosperous, a role model for democracy in the region. But today, it is a country haunted by poverty and hunger, repression and censorship. In the place I call home, journalism, this career that I chose to pursue, that I so passionately love and relish, is often persecuted and labeled a crime. And yet, it has become more important now than ever, because back home, we refuse to lose our voices. Whenever someone asks me what I plan to do with a career in journalism, being from a country where censorship is the norm, I never really knew what to answer. But I do now. I will use my voice and I will fight. I trust that you will do the same. After all, you fought your way here to this day and you overcame. We know it wasn't an easy fight. Just remember all the sleepless nights, all the money that you spent at Starbucks just trying to keep yourselves awake. Now seriously, think about all that had to happen so that you could be here today. Think about past generations in your family who gave everything they had to build the foundations for the lives that you now have. Think about your parents, your brothers and sisters, and how much they supported you through good and bad so that you could always live to fight another day. Think about all the effort, all the dreaming turned into hard work, all the hope it took to bring you here. At COM, we had amazing allies in the fight, teachers who guided us, who opened our eyes to the passion that we didn't know we had in us. Friends who walked beside us, who held us when we thought we just couldn't take another step. To all of them, teachers, staff, friends, I say thank you. I am so grateful to have had your company on this journey and so proud to be able to call myself your friend, your colleague. Every day you reminded me of how important it is to fight and how vital it is to not do it alone. I never had to fight alone. I had someone who held my hand through good and bad, someone who believed in me even when I myself had doubt. I am talking, of course, about my husband, Diego Marcano, who's here today. However, he's not watching me from the audience. He is right down there, wearing his bright red gown as a graduate from the Master of Science in Journalism. To Diego, I say, we did this together. And wherever life takes us next, I want you to know that I will keep the promise that I made you all of those years ago. I am coming with you. Yo voy contigo. Today, we celebrate. This was one good fight, and we overcame. But when the sun rises tomorrow, I want you to know that it will be the time to be firm. It will be the time to be strong. And I ask you to please always remember this. The world is only going to be what we make of it. So how about we fight to make it great? Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2019.